get to the future of the Gateway Tunnel project now. President Trump has threatened to terminate federal funding. Project officials, though, insist construction on the tunnel connecting New Jersey and New York will move forward. But $16 billion is still up in the air, and this is already becoming a topic ahead of Election Day. Political reporter Marcia Kramer takes a look at what this means for the New Jersey's governor's race.
Preliminary work continued on the Gateway Tunnel project as officials debated the effect of President Trump's vow to kill projects near and dear to Democrats while the government shutdown continues. But experts say the president could also be trying to put his finger on the scale in the tightening race for the New Jersey State House.
It's a huge impact on the New Jersey governor's race.
The race is close. A recent Quinnipiac University poll has Democrat Mikey Sherrill with 50%, Republican Jack Ciattarelli with 44%. The margin of error is 3.6. And with nearly 100,000 jobs on the line as part of the $16 billion project, both candidates are trying to cast themselves as the one to save the day. Ciattarelli took to social media saying, quote, "New Jersey needs a governor who has the standing to work with and when necessary disagree with the president and advocate for New Jersey's fair share of federal tax dollars, including the Gateway Tunnel. This is a critical infrastructure project and I will fight to get it done." Mikey Sherrill poo-pooed that.
I mean, that's rich, right? Because here's somebody who's tried to excuse it at every turn, not till I've held him accountable and his back's basically to the wall that he gives this kind of milquetoast, oh, yeah, I'll fight for it. In what way? In what way is he going to fight for it?
Law professor J.C. Polanco says Ciattarelli has more to gain.
Jack Ciattarelli is going to be able to seem as a mediator who is able to get things done with the White House if he's able to negotiate.
He says Ciattarelli can also blame Congresswoman Sherrill for voting for the shutdown.
So it's a win-win-win for Jack Ciattarelli, and it's a pause for concern for Congresswoman Sherrill. And the president knows exactly what he's doing. Look, Jack Ciattarelli is in a position right now where you have President Trump that could put him in a position of being a kingmaker.
Marcia, so we're looked there at the New Jersey's governor's race, but because this affects so many people here in the tri-state area, I'm wondering if there's other political winners and losers.
Well, first of all, in New York, Governor Hochul has prided herself on being able to convince President Trump and negotiate with President Trump. So she now says that she's going to try to do that, but she's also saying she may have to bring in the Attorney General to sue him. But remember this, she is up for re-election next year, and this could be a big campaign issue as she faces one, possibly two people who want to take her out.
Specifically looking at the mayoral race now, Zohran Mamdani, no fan of President Trump. President Trump, no fan of Zohran Mamdani. He says he's actually going to pull federal funding if he wins this mayor's race. How does that look there?
Well, Christine, you know, that's a really good point, because the truth of the matter is that clearly he's going to look to pull some federal funding if Zohran Mamdani wins. Now, here's the thing. Voters are going to have to take that into consideration when they decide whether they're going to vote for him or one of the other two candidates.
Okay, Marcia just really explains how wide of an issue and a big impact this issue has.
Big impact, yeah.
Thank you. For the latest on the Gateway project and the government shutdown, go to cbsnewyork.com or download the CBS News app.